Do not stay at the Motel 6 in Hazelwood, Missouri. It's cheeks. Roaches, check. Um, just dirt, weird smells, check. That's about it. It's just the basics. It's just not clean. The beds is literally the only thing that was clean. The beds and the like linens and stuff like that. Mattress, all of that was clean. Everything else was just like, bro. They cleaned the room like we had them cleaning like 2 times. It was already like it was like they said they took a minute cleaning it, so it was like a little delay. We got in there, it was like roach corpses and shit scattered throughout. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? We had like the manager on duty come in, they clean it. He's like, all right, well, I have my guy come in here to clean it. I'm thinking he'll have like a whole cleaning crew or some shit. I'm like, well, we gotta fuck off and like have to clean it. It's just one guy and like a broom just sweeping, and I'm like, bro, even if you sweep this shit up, my nigga, it's still roaches in here, bro. Like, what? Whatever. So he like, we'll spray the whole thing. Y'all can come back. So that's what we do. And yeah, we came back, and it was like, I was like, all right, we chilled, went home, I ate, had a good time. Then I wake up the next morning, and it's like 2 roaches in the bathroom. Like, I'm like, all right, I can at least, I got up to use the bathroom, or I can go back to sleep. I'm like, we went to this, it's like it's this really good Mexican restaurant that's like, in walking distance. There's a couple, like, it's like the next parking lot over. Walked over there, food and service was excellent. It's like 5 out of 5 experience. And we go back here. I'm just, feeling good, trying to get that off my mind, just chilling. And then, like, yeah, anyway, slept off, woke up the next morning, and then, it was like 1 in the bathroom, on the wall, like, on the edge of, like, where the shower is at, in the corner. And then I'm like, all right, I don't have on my glasses. Like, I can see that motherfucker with my glasses off, so it's, yeah, that's got to be a pretty big one, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna take this piss, and then I'm like out of here. I'm handling my business, and I'm good. I can go back to sleep for a couple of hours, wake up, just tell my mom, like, look, this ain't it, and we out of here. And I get up, and like, I just literally, like, I walk out the bathroom to go wash my hands, and it's like 3 motherfuckers in the sink, and I'm like, dog, motherfucker, I can't even, like, really. So, but yeah, so it was just like a whole situation, man. I'm like, nah, I'll go out and at least, like, wash my hands. It's like 2 small ones and like a medium-sized one in the sink. I'm like, oh, Jesus, bro, seriously? So I'm trying to, like climbing up the sink. I'm trying to, like, wash them down into the drain and shit, whatever. I wash my hands. I'm like, yeah, all right, this is cool. So I immediately go back to, like, whoa, no, I can't immediately go back to sleep. So let me go and back to all of the problem spots with, like, my LED, and then just see what I can see. And then I see, like, I don't know, I saw about 2 or 3 more. Like, it was just like, dog, this ain't it, man. Does this dude have a car battery sitting out? Alright, you realize if the sun hits that shit could explode? And that shit's sitting in basically direct sunlight? Yeah, anyway. But yeah, like, it's a Denny's attached. Long story short, like, so that's good. The Denny's was good service, good food. Mexican restaurant, excellent, amazing. Like, I would just pull up, I would drive probably out here just for that, to be honest. But yeah, avoid this shit at all costs. If you give a shit about being clean, if you care about sleeping, like, it's just, I was just gonna sleep in my car. But yeah, we had them deep cleaning, like, yesterday. I stayed here 2 nights. It is Sunday morning now. But yeah, I was able to sleep. Like I said, the beds and shit was clean, the linens were clean, no smells, no stains, nothing like that. But yeah, nah, bro, it was literally. And then after they did the whole quote unquote deep clean last night, it was still like two little tiny, you know, like baby little roaches that I saw damn near every time I got up to like use the bathroom, right? Or just got up in general. Like I just look over and it's like a little dark brown or black speck on the floor just moving, speeding. These motherfuckers got some speed on them. I'm like, all right, well, let me get a little, you know, kill that. And I killed like maybe like 3 of those last night or whatever. Like 2 this morning. I saw one. So before I went to sleep last night, I saw one behind the toilet bowl, which was a big one. And I'm like, Jesus. But I left all of the lights on and just slept with all the lights on because I'm like, yeah, fuck this. Like, whatever I can do to mitigate this, I'm just going to try to do it because I'm just like, I ain't never really been through this experience before, to be honest with you. It was pretty gross. So I'm like, yeah, let's keep it pushing. But yeah, shout out to the Denny's location. Definitely hit them up. Give them your patronage. Really nice, clean facilities and everything. But this hotel, bro, this shit's bullshit. And then speaking of my aunt and my cousin also stayed here. They basically, she made a formal complaint to them, made a formal complaint to like corporate, told her there's not really much they could do about it because it's a franchise. And then, but they would, I guess they try to get back with her or something, gave her a refund, whatever. And then the manager of the location, or the manager on duty at this specific location, told her she had to leave. So they basically kicked my cousin and my aunt out, and they had to go stay with one of their friends who's staying at a hotel not too far from here. But yeah, it's not a good situation. Yeah, I'm just thanking God that I get to leave. But it's a beautiful day out here. This is nice. I wish if I hacked, I could have just camped out in my car. That would have just been an alternative. So yeah, the outside. Yes, I forgot to get footage on the inside. It was a last minute thing. They allegedly advertised it's a pool, but the pool ain't been in service for a long time. It's just kind of like there. All the shit in post. But it is what it is. That's pretty much it. Nothing crazy. The noise wasn't even that bad. That's normally my issue at like hotels and shit like this. It's the noise, but it wasn't even that bad. But the smells and the fucking roaches was like just, nah. That's basic shit we talking about here, you know? But I'll get some footage of the front and get this Denny's in here too. That's the thumbnail right there. Denny's is top tier. I ain't been to Denny's also since I was a freaking kid, so it was just nice that my experience as an adult at Denny's was actually amazing. And yeah, I'm glazing it because it was clean, good service, food was good, and it was cheap. That Grand Slam still hits to this day.
See the light.
On a trip to my sister's, I said, why waste money when we can stay at Motel 6, didn't I, hun? Now see what happens when you listen.
We also, after the first time when they offered to clean the room, they offered us a second room, and we got a second room, and the second room also had like 2 roaches in it, and like one of them was dead. And then my mom's like, well, that one's dead. It's not as bad as the last room. And then it's like one that was literally like had just been killed, and it was like upside down, still like struggling for his life or some clinging to life or some shit. I'm like, this is 2 confirmations. I'm good. I'm just like, yeah, fuck this. I'm sleeping.
This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in.